Welcome back, and thank you for hanging out with us. The Federal Reserve announced its fifth interest rate decision of the year, and the board voted for no change. The central bank will hold its benchmark rate steady at a range of 3.5% to 3.75%. That's not as easy to read as you might think it is. Despite grappling with stubborn inflation and oil price volatility, that's what the data is doing in there. Markets opened down, and it only got worse after the Fed decision. The Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P 500 all dropped more than 1.5% today. CBS News MoneyWatch correspondent Kelly O'Grady joins me now. Kelly, break it down.
Yeah, look, I mean, interest rates holding steady. This wasn't much of a surprise. The market was pricing in a 64% chance that was going to happen. But I think, frankly, Major, my bigger takeaway was the fact that this was not a unanimous decision. It was 9-3. There were 3 voting members of the Fed that actually wanted to hike rates by 0.25 percentage point. And the reason being is that inflation is sticky. We have been above the Fed's 2% target for over 5 years right now. And we're seeing oil prices surge again with things heating back up with Iran. That was why the markets opened significantly down this morning. And it kind of felt like, based on what Warsh was saying in that press conference, he kept calling it a good family fight, Major. I'm wondering when this is going to become that Thanksgiving family blow up. Because if you think about September, if we're continuing on the way that energy prices are moving right now, it's going to make more of a case for an interest rate hike. Certainly not something that the president wants to see, but something that Warsh said, and I quote, "We will not hesitate to act if things require it."
And Kelly, quick reminder to our audience how the Fed board works and what the vote needs to be to actually have an interest rate go up or go down.
Simple majority, right? There are 12 voting members, and you need to have a majority to make a change or to not make a change, right? So today you had 9 people saying, let's hold rates steady, 3 people saying, I want to hike, not close to a majority. But based on the discussion that he describes, it feels like the vibe is not whether we hike interest rates, but more becoming when, Major.
And the Fed chairman does not have a super vote. It's one vote just like every other Fed governor, correct?
That's right. So when everyone was saying, oh, Kevin Warsh, he's President Trump's pick, he's going to raise, or rather he's going to lower interest rates, it's one person, one vote. You could be persuasive, maybe, and your vote can mean more in that room. But at the end of the day, it's just one vote.
Kelly O'Grady, I always appreciate the time. Thank you so very much.